Mhm. What's going on, bro? I jumped too early.
Sure. You said what?
I said, did I
Global
did
Red
I
Pill.
jump too early? Oh, word.
Nah, we good. Hold on. Self mastery was good. Hold on, I'm trying to figure this out real quick. Alright, what's good, bro?
What's good, man? What's going on, bro? My bad. I'm eating right now. I put my
Shit.
camera on. I'm going crazy.
Alright. So last time you was on the live, you were telling us how Thailand was lit. You telling us how your first impression was, right? But this time, you've already left Thailand, and we're interested in like, first of all, how was your trip?
Oh man. So I believe we spoke before the trip, a little bit before the trip, just a tiny bit, and basically, bro, it's like everything that you said was on point, bro. Like it's basically a life changing experience once you leave the country. And for me personally, it started when I left the country. For me personally, it started right when I left the country. And what I mean by that was when I left. Excuse me, excuse me. I'm eating, but it started right when I left on the flight from LAX. Like it was a Japanese airline that I flew on, and just from there, bro, it's just the international experience just started from there. And that's why I kind of recommend people to do this trip, like their first trip by themselves. Like, and if you're scared, just don't go yet. If you're afraid, just don't go yet. It's totally fine. Like everybody was afraid at one point, but like your first trip going international, I think you should go by yourself. Yeah. So. But it was life changing, bro. It was life changing. To answer your question,
They're saying it's a big delay, but yeah, bro, like, I want to know, like, first of all, your first opinion on Bangkok. You flew into Bangkok, right? Pause.
yeah, yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah. So you said you flew into Bangkok, but I know you had went to Bangkok twice. You had circled back on that.
I had
Why did you
to,
like Bangkok so much?
bro. Bangkok is lit. Like depending on your personality. So like you're gonna go. This is for everybody. Check this out. So like when you go to Thailand, you're gonna go to Chiang Mai, which is a legendary cultural city. You're most likely fly into Bangkok, which is a super technological city. Like it's like literally 10, I think it's more than 10, but we're just going to go 10. It's 10 New York cities literally by like square mileage. It's literally 10 New York cities. Or you're going to Phuket or Pattaya, which are two beach cities. So it's basically we have three genres. We got a beach if you're going to beach, party, have fun, or if you're the type that is kind of serious and likes to, like take care of yourself and you're on business, you're going to be in Bangkok, or if you're on the tourist vibes, you're doing Bangkok and Chiang Mai. You know what I mean? So it's like me personally, I just kind of like the vibe of Bangkok. You know, I just kind of like the vibe of Bangkok, and I was able to bop out to Pattaya, which is only 2 hours away. So if I imagine myself when I imagine myself living in Thailand, it's going to be in Bangkok. I will have a stationery in Bangkok. That way I can just bop out to party. And that's how I like to live. That's me personally. And other people would like to probably maybe live in Pattaya, you know? So that was my experience in Thailand.
And what was your thoughts on Pattaya now that you've been there, you've left, you've been through the motions? What was your thoughts on Pattaya, Thailand?
Pattaya, basically it's just like it's Patong's big brother. If you've ever been to Thailand, you'll know that it's just Patong's. It's just Patong's like big brother, really. It's the same shit. It's the same beach city vibes. Like, you know, you've been there. Where you at right now? You're in Krabi right now, right?
I'm in Phuket right now, but I think Pattaya, for me, I think it's like Bangkok with a beach. That's my opinion on Pattaya. Bangkok with a beach and less business vibes, more pleasure vibes. But yeah, that's my thoughts on there. But he said I'm going to clubs in Bangkok. What's the good clubs?
That's a that's an interesting question, man. That's an interesting question. Because it's like, what are you going to the club for? What are you even going to the club for? You could literally in Bangkok, you could literally bring the club to you wherever you at. I don't even know why you would even go out to the club in Thailand.
Yeah, I think the club is mainly for like tourists or like if you just want to vibe. But like everything else, everything that you're gonna find in the club is on the streets. It's in the bars. You feel me? So it's like
Right.
it's not really a club
Exactly.
country. People don't really club. You know?
But like I feel that though, if you haven't been to Thailand though, I understand the question though. Like if you haven't been there, that's your mindset. Like if you're in the States or whatever country you're from, that's what you're thinking. But once you spend like 2 weeks in Thailand, you realize like, why the hell would I even go into a club? Why would I go to a strip club? Why would you go anywhere? You could literally just bring anything that you would like really to you, and it's a good feeling, you know. It's definitely a good feeling.
Yeah, I feel like the club is like mainly for like first timers or if you just want to go stunt ball, you know, buy bottles, buy a section with girls. That's what the club's for. But like everything you find in the club, you're gonna find outside every day. But now
Yo, I wanted to
Phuket, what
ask
do you
you.
think of Phuket?
Yo, that's exactly what I wanted to ask you. Like, what brought you back to Phuket? Because I wanted to. I imagined us linking up in Bangkok for the Super Bowl, but like, what made you like go straight
Yeah,
to Phuket?
yeah. I never go to Bangkok, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I don't go to Bangkok. Like for me, I'm from a city. I'm a city kid, bro. So I really don't like big cities like that, especially Bangkok. It gives me like a dark vibe. It's hot. It's humid. There's no breeze from the sea. You know, it's like
It
a
is a
huge
dark
ass.
vibe. You're right about that. It is a dark ass vibe. It is a
Yeah,
dark.
like
Everybody's so fucking busy and shit.
everybody's busy. It's smog. The streets is dirty a little bit. not dirty, but like the buildings is dirty as fuck.
Yeah, the building's dirty. Fuck. Hey, they build them motherfuckers and they will never wash them.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I just be feeling lost every time I'm in Bangkok, like lost in a big ass city. But Bangkok for one night is cool, but like I don't really like the nightlife there. I ain't gonna lie, I don't like Cows on the Road. I don't like Sukhumvit. So I feel like it's just a weird place for me. But Phuket, it has more like open air, more range. There's more land. There's a lot of trees. There's a lot of land. There's a lot of mountains. I can show y'all right now. Hold on. I don't know how to flip the camera, but look, there's mountains everywhere you turn. There's trees everywhere you turn. In Bangkok, you don't see trees. You feel me? And that's the quality of life I like. Right now in Phuket, I ain't gonna lie, it's fucking annoying because it's so busy. So much people, like, as y'all can hear right now, there's a million fucking cars. That's why I keep muting it. But like, Pattaya is cool as well, but I feel like Phuket and South Thailand has way more nature, way more open air. You can breathe clearly, nice quality of air. But
I didn't get a chance to experience Phuket City, yo. I went straight to Patong Beach. I
yeah,
imagine
like
I flew straight to Patong.
when you described it, it's I kind of see what you're saying now. Because when I'm usually here, it's not this busy. You know, it's not this much party vibe. It's more chill. But like right now, like I honestly wouldn't mind going to a Bangkok. This shit feel like Bangkok.
Yeah, man. Like my experience and here's the thing, like it sounds so fucking cliche, right? This is some real ass shit that people don't talk about. Like generally our experience as like black people will be like relatively the same, but at the same time it's going to be different because our demeanors and like when we walk into the room we all give different energy and shit like that, so it's all going to be different and shit. So it's like
Yeah,
personally, so when I go to Bangkok I have like a little setup, right? I stay at the same like, it's not a hostel. It's like in between a hostel and a hotel, right? Like I have my own private room, but it's not like a big ass hotel. Like, and the times that I've stayed in Bangkok, it's only been for like 3 4 nights at a time, so it's perfect. But like where I stay is dope as shit. Like it's like a little, and like I'll give I'll give you the low privately and shit like that. I'll give people the low privately, but I'm not publicizing that shit. I'm not putting that shit on my YouTube. I'm protecting the fuck out of this place because I don't want it to get blown up, and I don't want to be honest, I don't want to fucking advertise that bitch for free. Like shit. Anyways, it's dope as fuck, man. It's like perfectly located by the train. Like downstairs, there's a restaurant. There's a few restaurants. They open up at like 10 p.m. They stay open till like 4 a.m. You know what I'm saying? It's perfect for niggas. Like, and
America.
it's like in the heart of Bangkok. It's not no like tourist area. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they treat me like a fucking celebrity type. Like they treat me like how all of you niggas imagine you're gonna be treated when you go to Thailand. But it's like if you go to the tourist areas in Thailand, you're gonna get treated like you're not gonna get treated like a quote unquote tourist, but it's like you're gonna get treated typically. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta you gotta like separate yourself and like divide yourself, put yourself in areas that are kind of like, you know what I'm saying, like uncharted kind of shit, like, or like normally niggas don't stay at. Like this is just a random place type shit. Don't be scared. You know what I'm saying? Don't be scared. You don't got nothing to worry about in Thailand. But that's how I feel about Bangkok. That's how I feel about Pattaya too. And all places. Like, try and stay away from the tourist areas. You're gonna get better treatment away. I think personally I get treated better away from touristy areas. Because touristy areas I get treated like the last nigga that was here. Like they're traumatized by the last nigga that was here. So like you wanna like go somewhere else.
He said Pattaya is pay for play only. That's the truth. Did you believe that when you went there, or did you think? Because I know you were linked up with some females and stuff out there. So what's your opinion on that?
Yeah, bro. Like depending on how you moving, like that's just some real shit. Just depending on how you moving. I mean, it's like when you go to Pattaya, depend where you like where is niggas gonna stay? Like where are you gonna stay? That's too broad of a question. That's way too broad of a question. Now that's like if you like you already know Ceezy, like you've been there. You know what I'm saying? That's too broad of a question. You nigga, you in Phuket City. Like you already know. That's too broad of a question. Like
Nah, I feel like these places are pay for play. If you like, here's how it is. If you're new, I feel like you can find someone that will like want to come around you, show you around and stuff like that. You know, they like new people.
and like how would a nigga how would they even find that person?
How did you find one? You're not gonna find them hanging out in red light districts. You know, like there's people from all over the place. I meet all types of women, all types of people that are here for different reasons. Not every woman here is here for pay for play. Some women genuinely like foreigners, but on the other hand, if you're just sitting, if you just live here, eventually you're gonna just like feel like paying for play because it's not that common you come across regular women, you know. So that's why most dudes are it's just pay for play, and it also depends on what you look like, how old you are. That matters too. Like us, we young and black, we got a little style, we got energy. We can attract different types of women than if you're just an old guy spending money every day.
And then it's like it depends on like a nigga's intent as well. Like how long you stand, do you plan on coming back? Or you just having fun? Because if you just like having fun and you don't plan on coming back and you just like bullshitting, you might as well just like go pay for play and stay in those areas. Because first of all, like just do that, man. Just stay there. Just do that because you're better off just not just messing around with somebody who's more serious. Because yeah. Yeah, like somebody who's like over there, like somebody who actually has a job and cares and working to help their family and shit like that. You don't want to ruin somebody like that's life just
Yeah,
because you have fun type shit.
exactly. That's the thing. A lot of dudes come out here and they try to be greedy, like thinking they're not entitled to pay for play. My nigga, you want you want to fuck 12 bitches a day. You want easy sex. That's all you want. Why why not pay for play? It's quick and easy. You go about your business. Like a lot of dudes don't deserve regular women out here. A lot of dudes don't even want to learn the language. They don't want to learn the culture. So why do you want a real girl?
Exactly. Just do what's fair. Go over there, pay, Stay where that is okay, and it's for anyone who's thinking about doing it. Don't feel don't feel no type of way. Like, it's totally okay. Um, those women are. It's gonna sound crazy, but they're good women for like what you're trying to do and shit. So it's like, hey,
Yeah,
oh,
a lot of dudes got their mindset on mongering, but they want it for free. That's the American mindset. And I bet you realized this too when you came out here. Like in America, pay for play and prostitution, it sounds such a taboo. It sounds like every nigga thinks, oh, I'd never do that. Then you leave the country and then you realize that's just life. My nigga, you want easy sex, you want to hook up with all these women, you're gonna have to pay. Game don't matter. You want the easy woman, you want the low hanging fruit, you're gonna have to pay. I know so many dudes that come to Thailand, they're like, bro, I'm not paying. I ain't doing that. I ain't doing this. And a day later, they're paying for play. It's like, it's not a big deal. But like, it's low hanging fruit. You don't want to learn the language. You don't want to put time in. You don't want to invest time. That's what you're going to have to do. And then dudes want girlfriends out here, but they don't have anything to relate to the female with. You want a girlfriend, you feel me? You're going to have to pay. You're going to have to fund her lifestyle. You feel me? You have nothing to offer her. These women don't want love. You're a 2 day nigga. You've been here for a week. You've been here for a month. You're not guaranteed. Why would she invest anything into you? This is a place that foreigners come in and out every day. You feel me? This is a place foreigners come in and out every day. You're gonna have to put some change up if you want that. But when you're young, like us, you can find girls that want temporary things, temporary flings and stuff like that, because we're young. But older dudes that's expecting just free pussy, that's not how it works out here.
so with that being said, man, like, how do you feel about people who troll in comments and like just troll in general about the space, and just kind of swear that every person who travels is purely traveling for kind of like the ex tourism, you know what I'm saying?
I really don't care. That's American gossip. I don't hear American gossip overseas. You feel me? American gossip holds no weight overseas, bro. That's what people don't get. Overseas, there's different laws, there's different rules, there's different social norms that people will never understand unless they're here. You know? So I don't really care. I don't see that shit. Niggas don't say that shit to me. But this passport space, this travel space is very fake. A lot of people will get close to you just to hate on you, just to want to see you fail, just to hope you stop traveling and get your passport revoked. They're gonna try to trick you out your spot. They're gonna try to trick you into thinking you're doing the wrong thing. So new travelers, upcoming travelers have to realize that. But one more question for you, bro. What was it like returning home? That first time returning home. What was the feelings? What was the come down off the high like?
Oh man, bro, you saw my story, bro. You saw my face, bro, on my story, bro. That was real disgust. Bro, you saw my Instagram story, bro. That was true disgust. like when you smell a fart, that face I that face I made, bro, that was true disgust, bro. When I left the airport, and it's crazy, bro. Like, so I had to make one, two, three, or one, two, yeah. So I had three flights returning home within America. So I landed in San Francisco, then I had to fly to LAX, then I flew to LAX, and I flew from LAX to Atlanta, and then I flew like to my home city from Atlanta. So that was three flights. And it's just so it's insane when you're flying or when the way that people are treating you in Asia compared to them treating you in America. It's like bro, you could smell it. You could smell the fucking games. You already know, Ceezy. You could smell that shit from a mile away. Like, here we fucking go from a mile away, bro.
Yeah, I remember my first time returning to America from Asia. It was a huge culture shock. I was in Asia for like 8 months. I came back to America, nigga. It's like they try to just slap that smile off my face, slap that good energy out of me. You feel me? They held me up in the airport for hours.
Yes.
They searched my bags. They basically try to just violate my rights just because they could, you know. And then the woman looking at you like you crazy. You feel me? Like you just feel the different energy in the woman. How the woman got attitudes and just like they act like men a little bit.
Yes, man. The energy just like is it just turns so gray. It turns so gray instantly. Instantly. Like for anyone who's wondering if there's any sort of like no, there's no yellow light. It goes from green to red light instantly. There's no yellow light. Like you green light in Asia, and you come off of that fucking plane. You literally, I'm talking about literally. You come off of the fucking. You're probably well if you're coming from the West Coast. I'm not sure how it is if you're flying into New York or anything like that. I've always flown in from the West. I've flown in from the West Coast, and I've flown out from the West Coast too. You literally come off and go on to an Asian airline into America, bro. And it's like instant stink everywhere, bro. It stink.
Let's see, I could speak on
Yeah,
that.
it was good.
What's good? What's good? How's everybody doing?
Chilling, chilling.
How are you enjoying Asia right now?
Shit, I'm loving it, bro. Peace.
Yeah, man. I wish I was out there right now myself, man. Uh, I'm not enjoying the hustle and bustle of New York City right now, but I had to handle a couple of things out here. But yeah, I could say for sure. I remember when I came back from Asia or Thailand specifically after living there for a year, and like when you land in JFK, you take like the Sky Train to like Jamaica Center, where you can hop on like different trains and buses. And like the moment I walked out, like I seen like a crackhead rolling a TV down the block, and that's when I knew, like, yeah, I'm back. So it was like, yeah, man, it's a different ball game out here.
Yeah, bro. My first time coming home, I went to JFK, bro. And you know, New York people is mean as shit, bro. The woman working in the airport, mean as fuck. I'm like, damn. You feel me? The
Bro,
fucking
it's like
Italian dude, correction officer, whatever, pissed as fuck that I'm traveling. I got mad stamps in my passport. Nigga searches my bags. I'm like, damn, bro.
It's like they don't like the happiness.
Yeah, like they searched up my YouTube. They couldn't believe that a 20-year-old man was doing this shit, traveling. I'm like, bro,
I, I'll tell you this much about New Yorkers, right? I used to see this every morning when I would hop on the train to go to work, and you see like this dead stare that they all have, like their soul has been taken or some shit on some anime shit, and they just like everybody's just like going through the motions every morning, 8 in the morning on their way to work. It was like I knew looking around that day and just looking at everybody's faces, like this can't be life forever. Like imagine doing that shit for like
facts,
40 years.
facts.
That's some tough shit.
How's New York right now? Like, what's the vibes out there like? Because that's one of the most international cities in America.
I mean, New York is it can be a fun place if you have money, you know, like you're making 20, 30 grand a month, and New York is a playground. But the average person here is, they're just getting by day to day. Rent's going up, groceries is going up, everything is getting more expensive, and salaries are not keeping up with the cost of living. So you already know, you know, people have to work like damn near two jobs to survive. That's just a vibe out here.
Yeah. So when you trying to hit Asia,
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, in like 2 months. Like, I was looking at flights and shit right now, and Airbnbs and them things there.
cop.
Word.
Are you gonna get a long term visa there, or like are you gonna just like country hop, like do visa runs and shit?
Shit, I'm just working right now, bro. It's gonna be time to be comfortable soon. Bro, we gotta sacrifice comfort for the grind.
Yeah, I mean that's what you gotta do. But you put in that work now, you could kick back later.
Yeah.
I think that student visa to learn language is outrageous though for the first year.
You could probably do 2 years, like
Man.
just get two student visas back to back. But after the second year, it gets a little murky. But like if you're trying to live long term, the visa I'm looking at after let's say you do 2 years student visa, then I would look at the Smart S visa if you're like into like business creation. If a startup visa, you do need a little bit of capital in your bank account. But like let's say you do 2 years of the student visa, you could kind of take that time to accumulate your funds if your funds are low and save up so you have that capital in your bank account when it's time to apply for the Smart S visa. But yeah, it's generally it's a startup visa. So I want to like build an app uh, that's geared towards the Thai market.
You got the link for the jobs, right? For jobs in South Asia, right?
Yeah, we do. We have links for. I mean, it could be any job depending on your skill set and like certifications, degrees, whatnot. But most people seem to lean towards teaching English, especially places like Vietnam, China. China has the highest salaries, but um, comfortability might not be as high as a place like Vietnam. Vietnam has a nice balance of salary and cost of like livability, cost of living, those things there. Thailand doesn't pay as much, but you could get a decent enough salary where you could live like a upper middle class lifestyle out there. Where Vietnam, you can live the upper middle class lifestyle and save a good chunk of your salary, kind of thing. And if you don't have a degree, then Cambodia is going to be your best bet because you don't need a degree there. You just need like a TOEFL certification. And then, like, let's say you're interested in a place like Japan, and you don't have a degree, you could start off in Cambodia, do 3 years there, and then after 3 years experience, the Japanese government will overlook your lack of degree. And then, like places like South Korea, you could teach with an associate's degree. So if you got 2 years of schooling, you could teach in South Korea. So like those are different options teaching wise. But like let's say you have like software engineering skills, you know how to program, things like that. That could give you a leg up even if you don't have a degree. And then there's a certification called the ITTE or ITEE. Let me look it up real quick. But yeah, ITTE, that's what I believe it is. That certification allows you to work in 13 countries within Asia. You don't need it kind of, they overlook the degree requirement because you've proven yourself. It's an accredited certification within the Asian countries. It's originally was created in Japan, but you can do the testing in multiple locations in Asia. If you're an English speaker, I'd probably just say go to the Philippines because they have a testing center in Manila and Cebu, from what I remember. And like if you have some technical skills, you should be able to pass that certification pretty easy. If not, you can just study for it. You know, they got the practice exams online. You can see what they're looking for, skill wise, and you could study up and get that certification, and then use that as a way into the Asian market for like tech jobs.
Yeah, bro. Would you get a job out here? Or do you think that American dollar will suffice?
Well, I mean, if you're American, right, and let's say just so you know how to program, like so that's like my skill set. I'll probably focus on finding a US based company or another like remote kind of work. It could be US based, could be European based, but anything that's paying decent enough where you could live a nice lifestyle. If you're making like 50, 60K or more a year as a software engineer remotely and you live in a place like Thailand, you're gonna live like the upper middle class. So that would be the life hack I would use. It's like work for a remote company that's in the Western world and live in Southeast Asia. That would be the strategy I would choose personally. If you don't have the skill sets, you can learn how to code for free on places like the Odin Project, Free Code Camp. You know, there's a lot of online resources. All you need is a computer and internet connection to get started and put yourself in a position where you can get, you could qualify for those type of roles. You know, you don't really need a degree. You just need a portfolio. But if you do have a degree, that gives you a leg up.
He said finish Muay Thai training. I'm about to do that right now. That's where I'm on the way to. But Dylan, I got a question for you, bro. I think he did. Yeah, like for me, we about to go Muay Thai training today. Start the day off. This was a quick live, quick interview. Just getting my boy's thoughts on his first time in Thailand. Y'all know. He said learn blockchain development. What's the status on crypto? What should guys invest in right now?
I mean, like if you're looking for like long term holes,
Good
the things
info.
the things I'm looking at is Quant, um, XTC, ETH, Solana, HBAR, Algorand. I mean, or DAG. DAG is a big one. I think DAG is gonna explode. They actually have a contract with the United States Air Force to handle their data via their blockchain, the Constellation Network.
Credit card. For guys that use Robinhood, there's some
Uh,
stuff available on Robinhood.
do we have an India travel fund going on? Okay, I don't know.
Yes.
Okay, okay.
CashApp in the description on the screen. Credit card.
Yeah, Bitcoin for the long haul for sure. Like if you just want something safe, you know, and think about it, just buy Bitcoin and hold. You'll be Gucci. Sammy AG, um, I'm not gonna say nothing. I ain't trying to say nothing too crazy right now. Just keep it positive, but you could blow D though.
But
Uh,
yeah, Bitcoin.
yeah,
That shit's
blockchain.
moving up right. I
I
done
was gonna say,
invested a few over the past 2 days, and it's been going up. I ain't gonna lie. On some other crypto.
yeah, I mean, right now the next big level of resistance for Bitcoin is about 58,000. Um, ETH just broke its most recent local high, so I can see it pumping a bit more, but I expect like some type of pullback by April around the Bitcoin halving, and then I expect it to really pump heavy like Q4 this year, going into like Q2, Q3 of the following year. So like if you guys are trying to 10x your bag in the next like 12 to 18 months, just buy a little bit of crypto every time you get paid, whatever you can afford. You know what I mean? Because $100 today could be like $2,000 tomorrow. So that's all I'm gonna say. Like buy and
Facts.
hold, buy and hold. Day trading, I don't suggest. It's not for everybody. I do it. It's stressful. I'm getting gray hairs and things now. So like, but I mean, if you could do it, you could do it. I don't want to tell anybody not to do it. But the average person can all win from just buying and holding. Just buy and hold. This is the time to do it. If you can afford to drop $500, $1,000 a month into some crypto, you could turn that into a six-figure bag for yourself by the end of the bull run. If you consistently do that between now and let's say Q3 of this year, and then it's gonna keep from there. It's gonna get parabolic and it's gonna pump crazy. So you might as well put yourself in a position to run up a bag. You know what I mean?
But yeah, Dylan, you still there, Dylan? I guess not. But
I
we're
think
gonna
he.
end the live right now. I'm at a Muay Thai studio, so we about to get lit. Thank y'all for joining the live.
Yeah, man. Have a good one.
My name is Dylan. Y'all go tap in with their channels. But hey,
Facts.
go with Ceezy. We out.
All right, bless.
Recap.